With leading financial agencies all projecting positive growth for the Bahamas heading into the new year, a key financial experts urging Bahamians to remain vigilant against any potential threat to that momentum. For the details, we turn to a report from our Desmond Saunders.
Governor of the Central Bank of the Bahamas, John Roll, giving a favorable outlook for the nation's economy for 2024, with 2023 showing a strong economic recovery fueled by unprecedented growth in tourism and the financial services sector. Roll expects this momentum to continue next year. Riding on the wave of a strong economic rebound, the central bank governor urging Bahamians to now plan for uncertainties and exercise financial prudence as the new year rolls in.
You always want to encourage households to take a balanced approach to how they're managing money, and to always, if you're taking on debt, make sure you're doing it with a view for the long-term gains and advantages that is providing you. We should always, plan, and build up savings and reserves, because you never know, when you're going to get the upsetting situation.
Financial planning, a good defense to buffer any risks and economic headwinds that may emerge in the coming year.
We expect to grow above 2%, probably in the 2 to 3% range, and that is stronger than our longer-term expectation because there is still some carryover momentum from tourism, and that's good opportunity in terms of jobs, and should also open up more opportunities for banks by way of lending.
Roll's economic outlook and analysis supported by the Bahamas Statistical Institute and the International Monetary Fund, both agencies showing an upward economic trajectory for the Bahamas. 2023's backdrop showed the Bahamian economy outperformed at pre-pandemic levels, with combined gains showing growth in the Bahamian economy surpassing that of the same period in 2019. Also, the economy at the end of the first two quarters of 2023 pegged at $6.8 billion, which is $295 million larger than the economy at the end of the first two quarters of 2019. A rosy picture, but Roll warns of the threat of inflation.
The risks that are there are particularly related to the fact that we'll continue to have to deal with some elevated inflation, even though inflation is reducing. And for a country like the Bahamas, that has meaning in terms of the cost of imports and the dollars that we have to spend on imports. The fact that interest rates are elevated internationally because central banks are still focused on fighting inflation. That also carries over because it affects, for one thing, the cost of financing for a lot of foreign direct investments. So we shouldn't be surprised if there is not already some drag in terms of foreign investors' ability to raise capital.
Desmond Saunders, The Bahamas Tonight.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.